Hi guys, Irit here with another process video for HipKit Club, and this is the layout I will be creating, and my theme was to use project life cards. So I'll show you what I came up with. I guess this idea came together relatively fast. I just grabbed a few of the project life cards, mostly the ones that had kind of a light pattern to them, and I really wanted to keep it light, and also the ones that that I didn't think I would use as a full card in my project life album, my poor neglected project life album. There's just not enough hours in the day. Okay, let's say it like that. There are not enough hours in the day where my baby's napping and I can scrap. There are plenty of hours in the day. Anyhow, so you see I just cut some strips. I don't care if it's like super straight. You can use your trimmer if you like things to be accurate. I don't. So I just cut it with my scissors. And what I do want, sorry about my head there, what I do want is the photo to be straight. But the rest is kind of, I'm not too worried about it. So that's the basic design. I'm just cutting some strips and I'm going to create a frame around my photo. And this one 3x4 card, which I am in love with, I want that camera on papers, stamps. I love that camera on the card. It's like an illustration and I just love it. So hopefully it will appear again in a future kit because I want more of those. Anyway, so that's going to be the base for my design, and then I'm just going around with some pattern paper and the project life cards. Here I just used a strip from one of the exclusive pattern papers, the one that has all these lovely shades of aqua, and I just cut some strips in different shades. And you know, I have to say, if you followed me for some time, then you probably noticed that my style has changed, like really changed. I would say probably in the last year. I used to use a lot more pattern papers, and I would say that my layouts were busier, and that's not, you know, better or worse. There's no right or wrong here. It's all about what you like, and lately I find that using a lot of white cardstock is really pleasing to me. But my point is that the HipKits are so jam-packed with products and beautiful papers, and I want to use them all. I do. I have so much, and especially in the last months with the baby, I can't manage to use up my kits like I used to. And there are two reasons for that. One is because I have less time, but the other one is also because my style has changed and I use less papers on my layouts. But I think the point is that you kind of have to just embrace your style, and if you just need a few little pieces of paper to create a layout that you love, then go for it. And this is really great if you're on a budget and you really want to stretch your kits. All you need is some white cardstock, and you can make so many layers from just one kit because they are so full of goodies. So, you know, I want to use like all the beautiful paper and everything, but yeah, I end up using here just a little bit of that gorgeous aqua paper and all its beautiful shades. Wow, my head is a lot in the footage of this video. I apologize. So, another obsession I have lately is my sewing machine. I sew everything. I don't know, it just makes things work. Especially when I use all these little bits and pieces. Once I sew them down, everything just looks a lot more cohesive, a lot more intentional. It just works for me. And yeah, so that's why you see it all the time. So you can see I use my sewing machine to go over all those little bits and pieces, and that really brings everything together. And then my embellishments are going to be rather simple. Again, very clustered, and I'm just going to use hearts that I actually punched in my previous layout. And I'm sorry, I just went there to my sewing machine. I tried to edit those parts out, but sometimes I miss a few. And I also, so I sewed like a few of these hearts together, and then I sewed them on my layout. You can just sew them on your layout. I wanted to make sure that they were positioned exactly how I want them, but I think that was an extra step to sew them separately and then again on the layout. Anywho, my title is Baby Photobomb, and I just I thought it was hilarious. I went through my camera, the photos on my camera. I took some of my daughter on her birthday. She was wearing this beautiful dress, and she was feeling very in posing mode, and she was striking poses. She's 7. She turned 7 in July, and she was striking poses in the living room, and then my husband just lifted the baby and kind of put it in front of the lens. So yeah, so I call it Baby Photobomb, and it's kind of funny. I think it is anyway. So I'm just journaling about that. And I added a few of those puffy silver hearts. They're adorable. I think they are, who makes them? Freckled Fawn? I think Freckled Fawn. And I also added a couple of the smaller puffy stickers that came in one of the kits, the exclusive puffy stickers. They're adorable. And the letter stickers, I am completely in love. I wasn't convinced about the green letter stickers that come in the main kit. I do love green, but I just like my letter stickers to be neutrals for the most part. But these worked so well, and I also used them on the next layout, and I just love their size. They are, you can see they're smaller than the skinny glittery ones, and I love the font. It's just fantastic. I learn every month, you know, if there are like things that I'm not completely sold on. Once I start playing with the kids, I go, so that's why Kimberly and Kim made those. They just know their stuff, those gals. What can I say? So I really love that font. It's just lovely. And I just decided the layout needed just a little bit something more. So I'm going to mat it on another pattern paper, and it's just going to show on the top and bottom. And there's my finished layout. I'm so happy with how it turned out. And yeah, that's something fun to try with your project life cards if you have some extra ones that you don't want to use on your actual project life. You can use them on your layout. So thanks for watching and have a lovely day. Bye bye.